Chapter 4. Everyone has fear. So there's a lot of excuses that people use when they don't achieve their goals or when they don't even try to achieve their goals. And these excuses can be wide and varied. They may blame their situation, they may blame their upbringing, their job, they may blame the economy, even their partners or their boss or their parents or their in-laws or even their kids. Okay? These are just excuses. Okay? The real thing behind it is that the truth is that they are afraid and they are scared. Okay? And this may apply to you as well, but the thing that I want to get across to you is this. Everyone has fear. Everybody's afraid. Okay? Don't think that you've somehow cornered the market on fear. Okay? The fear may be the fear of all the hard work involved. It may be the fear of failure and the fear that people will laugh at you and point at you and you'll be humiliated. Everyone will say, "Look, I told you you couldn't do it." These things are just superficial fears. These aren't the real fears. These are the fears that just come to the surface. Underneath these fears are two things. Okay? There are two things that we're really afraid of is firstly that we'll have to change, and secondly that we're afraid we might succeed. Now, the first one's pretty obvious. The second one may sound a bit strange to you. I mean, it seems a bit odd that I'd be afraid to succeed, but well, let's tackle them both individually. So the first one is the fear of change, and essentially change means that we have to look in the mirror and face some uncomfortable truths about ourselves. And the truth could be anything, okay? Whatever it is, whatever that truth is that we're afraid to fear, that we're afraid of, we we need to face up to that truth and accept some responsibility for that and essentially change it. You know, the problem with change, just using the word change makes people feel uncomfortable. You may have to change your habits, you may have to change yourself, you may have to change your lifestyle, you may have to change the people you spend time with. Whatever you're afraid of changing is the thing that is holding you back. Okay, and if you can overcome that, then you won't be held back anymore. You'll be able to move forward towards your goals. In order to succeed, you'll become that true person that you know you're capable of, that higher self that is inside of you, that, you know, this is the thing. If we become that higher person, if we accept there are no excuses and we're mature enough and really go for it, then what if we still don't succeed? What does that mean? That perhaps somehow we're not good enough? Somehow we, we, we we knew we couldn't do it all along, and the fact that I've given up all my excuses and I've invested 100% and I've done everything and I didn't succeed. Well, here's the thing, whether you succeed or not, we're going to come on to stuff in later chapters, and we've already spoken about things being out of your control. The fact is you have reached and attained your higher self, and really you have succeeded. These goals that we have, two things will either happen. We might either achieve them, which is great, or we might not. But we would have become a better person in trying to achieve them. And look, if you achieve your goals, you know, don't think of it as that's the end and wonder what you're going to do next. There'll be another goal. They normally call them big, hairy, scary goals, or big, hairy, audacious goals is the one I heard, BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goals. You know, you achieve them, you'll be another one. It won't be the end, and the next one will be even bigger and scarier possibly, but you'll keep going, and it's a process that's called growth. And if you can grow, then you don't know what great things are waiting for you, but you have to overcome your fear. Okay? The only thing that's stopping yourself from overcoming it is yourself again. Believe that you can do it. Just do it and go for it. And yes, you know what? The fear, the adrenaline, It's part of life. It's what makes us human. It's what makes us feel alive. So please just accept that there's fear and everyone has it. It's not unique to you. And if you are brave and if you don't hold on to any excuses and have that maturity, you will overcome it and you will achieve your goals. Trust me on this.